Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of the Switch It Up Show. I am feeling lucky today, ladies and gentlemen, lucky that I am joined by my wonderful co-host, Mr. Setrav. Setrav, how are you?
I am alive and thriving right now because we have got all these great games, so much of a robust back catalog of Nintendo Switch titles, which you can find here on the Preach Network. Be sure to check us out every episode in that catalog. Switch It Up Show.
That's true. I thought you were listing them all. I was like, is he going for it? Is he going for it?
It was bullet point rambling.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine, my man.
I was trying my best to channel a Vince Vaughn.
All right, well, I'm going to try my best to channel some sweet, sweet beats. Let me see what I can do here. Anamanaguchi, ladies and gentlemen, wonderful band. Make sure you check out the show notes so you can get the links to all that great music we feature here on the Switch It Up Show. Now, gonna have to pull up the energy level a little bit for myself, ladies and gentlemen, so I can talk about the Four Kings Casino and Slots. Now, this episode is being recorded in the heart of the international pandemic right now, so pretty much every casino, although I do believe Las Vegas just reopened in some aspect, but you know, most casinos. Was that words, or are you just yawning into the microphone?
No, I was trying to do my Elvis.
That's your Elvis?
Umbrella, maybe.
You're getting better. You're getting better. But most casinos now are closed. So if you're looking to get your gambling fix, I'm telling you right now, the Four Kings Casino and Slots is the place to be. It is on the eShop. It is free, but not really. But let me go ahead and hit you with the synopsis and let you know how this game works, all right? Because it's going to raise a few eyebrows, but it's fun. The Four Kings Casino and Slots is a social MMO that allows you to immerse yourself in a simulated casino experience. You will start off by creating a personal 3D avatar that represents you in the online world. As you play, you will be rewarded with more extravagant and prestigious clothing to further and customize your look. As soon as you enter the casino, you will be able to participate in the most popular casino games like Texas Hold'em, slots, blackjack, roulette, video poker, and more. The Four Kings Casino and Slots is a living, breathing world that is constantly evolving with new events, clothing, and games. At the Four Kings Casino and Slots, you can play at your own pace. You can socialize and play at low-limit tables, or you can work your way into the VIP section and play for the high stakes. The top-ranked players at the end of each season in the casino are rewarded with exclusive in-game rewards. Seasons last 3 months, and the number one ranked player will get their picture posted in the Hall of Fame. We like
You're
to have
going
fun.
For the gold, huh?
We like
Chris
to have,
Moneymaker.
We like to have fun, ladies and gentlemen.
I would know.
Get the royal treatment at the Four Kings Casino and Slots. This game came out on April 30th from the wonderful people over at Digital Leisure. It is clocking in at 3.1 gigabytes, and again, it is free, but it is not really free. Kinda, not really. It's a free download, and yes, you can play these games for free, but you need, coins or tokens, chips, in order to do it. And how you get them is you can purchase them from within the game itself. It supports in-app purchase, or there are a ton, is the nice way to say it, a ton of almost like little daily and weekly we'll say bounties or missions that you can do in the casino in order to earn yourself free tokens and free coins and free chips and things like that. So while the easiest way, of course, is to just go and purchase these chips, there's definitely ways that you can do it. Some they just give you some for playing every day, and others that you actually have to go through, explore certain parts of the casino, find certain things. So there's ways that you can get yourself some chips to play this game for free without putting any money into it. But for the most part, if you want to get like a large amount of chips right away and just kind of dive into it, you do have to pay and buy some, which honestly I feel like isn't totally unfair. The whole idea with this is that it is a casino experience, and this game, along with pretty much every game here that we feature on the Switch It Up show, is provided by the developers for us to be able to review and talk to you. And this game, of course, was no exception. They sent us the game, and they also gave us a good size like bankroll of chips and stuff to play with. So I was able to experience a lot of the different things that go on here in the casino. And if you're
bankrolled the bankroll chips,
they did, man, they did. Well, I'm just letting you know, like it's not like we just got the game
High
for free.
Roller. I'm behind you real well.
Listen, I'm trying to let people know, trying to be honest and upfront that they gave us all the chips to play with. That you normally, if you just walked into this game, you wouldn't maybe be able to play all the different things that I'm going to talk about. So I'm trying to give you an honest and full review of where I'm coming from with the game. Okay?
Gambling addiction is a real problem, ladies and gentlemen.
Guess what? You're not really gambling.
You know someone.
You're not gambling in this because you're not winning any money.
You probably know our friend Glenn.
You're not getting any money in this game. Okay, there's no money. You're not playing for money. You're just playing for fun. And you don't have to put any money into this game if you don't want to play with actual money. There's tons of stuff you can do to be able to get free chips. So there. If you're super into character creation, it really goes in depth from the beginning when you create your character, from all the different accessories, clothes, like they get into like forehead size, eyebrows. Like think of like when you're creating a character in like UFC or something like that, or FIFA, like, and you can, or like WWE, 2K, whatever. Like they're going through all the different like features to be able to customize your avatar, if you will, and make them look different ways. And as you go through and you play the game, you unlock different clothes. There are stores in the casino where you can go and use your chips to purchase more clothes. And it's not just clothes, like it's clothes, sunglasses, watches, hats, shoes. You can purchase pets that walk around the casino with you. Like it's crazy. So like they really try their best to kind of capture the entire atmosphere of the casino, and they do that not only by having the games, I'll talk about them, but like they have different shops that you can go into and be able to purchase all these different clothing articles and things like that. They have experience shops, which are pretty interesting. Like you can walk into one and you can tour them before you actually rent them, and if you rent them, you get them for a certain amount of time, and you and your friends can go in and like play like these mini games, and one of them is a spaceship. So it's like you go in there, you give them X amount of tokens, and you and a few friends can go in there and you're doing like these space pilot missions. And then they have one where you're stuck on an island, and it's like a mini game that you play together with people in the casino. It's like you would see like if you went to like a virtual reality thing at like a theme
David
park.
Buster's.
Yeah, it's just cool that
like
it's
a D&B.
Yeah, it's just cool that it's in there. It's and you can like you can test them out before you actually like pay any chips for them. It does feel like something that you would see like in real life, like at one of those places, and it does kind of like pull like the atmosphere. Like it makes it feel more of like an experience. I played bingo while I was there, and bingo goes off like every like 30 minutes or so, and you can queue up to wait for a bingo game, and they call out all the numbers, and you get to raise your hand and see if you won bingo or not. And I did happen to win bingo when I was playing, and they make like a giant deal of it. They throw your name up there, people are clapping and dancing. Like it's pretty cool. It seemed like there was a healthy amount of players playing when I played the game. I played it right mostly when it first came out, so I'm not sure if it's still going. The fact that it's free, quote unquote, and there are ways that you can earn chips in order to play, probably has something to do with it. There's different bars and restaurants that you can go to. There's a nightclub where you can go, and it has like quick gesture based chat, but it also has full keyboard chat, so you can actually just go and start talking to people, which is interesting because Nintendo doesn't really do too many games anymore that are just like full on like chat.
No.
So
God, no.
When I saw that, I was like, whoa. I was like,
Could be
okay.
the new Club Penguin.
Yeah. So I mean, I was I was kind of surprised at that. But they have a healthy amount of the different games to play from. I also played some of the different slot machines, and I play slot machines when I go to the casino because I just think they're like fun to play. It's like an interactive video game more or less, and maybe you win money. But I thought they did a really cool job with like theming the different slot machines. There's all types of like just different bonus games within them, so it's not like a normal slot machine video game where you play it and you just basically spin it and you win something. Like they have the bonus activities within the slots. So if you haven't like been to a casino recently, now when you play some of the newer slot machines, you have different things that you're looking for like on the reels and on the spinners, and when you like activate like one of them is called Fish and Chips, where it's all different things under the sea. So you're looking maybe for like 3 treasure chests. And if 3 treasure chests pops up, it triggers like the bonus game where you have to go through and like hunt for different things under the sea. So it makes it feel like you're like actually at the casino. It's just an extra layer that they put on here. They're going for like that whole casino experience, and I feel like they do a really good job with it. And the player base is pretty healthy. Those are the 2 like main concerns with this. Are there going to be other players you can play like like poker with and stuff like that? And like will the bingo be like popping? Because like I liked walking around and seeing like that many people that were in there. That made it feel like a real casino. And these weird like experiences with these mini games that you can go and like fly a spaceship, that was just cool. There were a lot of things that I just thought were fun about this game, and like it feels like you're walking around and touring a casino. They did a good job with that. The freemium aspect, I mean, I understand why it's there, but that's something that you kind of have to deal with. But that being said, you could just do all the stuff that's for free and get yourself chips and stuff and play that way. Like, you don't have to spend any money on this game if you don't want to. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, that is how they get you. So, but
you've described a lot of flashing lights and praise for achieving things that will cost you more money.
But listen, this is not a game. Like, there's no gambling in here. You don't win any. You don't win any money. You don't get anything. It's not like something.
No, you just spend it.
Yeah, but like, but you have to understand, like, for games that have like loot-based money packages or something like that, like Fortnite, like there's none of that here. Like, you're not like nothing is rare, quote unquote. Like, there's no packages of rewards.
No,
you're just paying money for the tokens. So, like, if you're okay with the subscription model type game, like you and I play Destiny, we pay for the season. We pay for what are we going on 7 years? We've paid for the season pass all the time. We're doing a similar thing multiple times throughout the year for bigger chunks of money
on top of an initial $70 purchase.
So, like, it's all based on like it's like, do you feel more comfortable paying like $10 a month? Like, if you pay $10 a month for the Four Kings Casino and Slots, that's less money than we're paying for Destiny during the year.
Yeah, probably.
But it all based on how you play. And again,
it sounds like it has the value for it if you do that season-based payment.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. But I like this game. It is fun. It's just like it all comes down to like whether or not it's something you want to spend money on. You can not spend money on it and still have a great time, but you definitely will have more fun if you have more chips available to you. So maybe it's something that you play it out for free, see how it goes, and if you like it, you spend $10. Like, the game is free, so if you want to support them and you like it, then I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, you're not winning any money on here, so don't go crazy and like start gambling. Like, don't do that. This is a game. It's meant to be fun. It does it really well. This is great. I like this game a lot for what it is. This game's a 5. I love this game. This game's fun. Yeah, man. This nailed it for me. They do a great job at nailing the casino experience. That's the only reason I'm talking about it so much, is because they make you feel like you're like walking around a casino when you're there. Yeah. And the game's fun. Whatever, Mr. Trav.
No, that's fine. That's great.
I mean, I don't know with this man bun of judgment going on.
No, I'm just saying. Gambling addiction.
It's not gambling. There's no gambling here, ladies and gentlemen. There's no gambling. It's not even one of those games that has in-app purchases where there is gambling, because there's nothing that you can get. Nothing.
It does. It's a good time. It sounds like it's a lot of gold, even, ladies and gentlemen. Much like my game, Random Heroes Gold Edition. And for the purposes of this review, I played it on the PlayStation 4. It is $3.49 currently, and it will be until June 10th.
I'm like, you playing it on the PS4?
No, the 25th.
I'm like, you're playing all these games on the PS4. Do you play on the Switch anymore?
Yeah, our friends over here at Retaliaca Games have given us many, many games on the PS4, and this Random Heroes Gold Edition is another one of them. The description is, the Earth is being invaded by terrifying aliens. It's up to you and a bunch of random heroes to save the day and stop the invasion. Shoot and jump your way through over 108 levels to stop the alien menace and bring peace to the planet. Will you be able to survive? Collect cold hard cash to upgrade your arsenal and teach those invaders who's boss. Unlock new heroes as you play, each with their own unique stats. It's pretty cool, ladies and gentlemen. It features 28 different heroes with unique abilities, 9 chapters with 12 levels each, and there's tons of currency to collect to continue upgrading. This is one of those games that it's very 8-bit in appearance. The music in it is good. The random heroes that you do unlock, and you will regularly unlock a lot of heroes. They are all very unique, and they're all pretty fun. They all pluck straight out of pop culture. So it's pretty cool. This is another game that I was surprised by how much I actually enjoyed. It's got a very strong platforming element, very quick gameplay, very run and gun, like a faster, more arcade style Mega Man. A lot like one of their other titles, say Blue Kid 2, one that we reviewed on the show. It's interesting in that when you die, you go to, like, you can choose just like another character, or it's hard to kind of describe this game as much more than like a fast-paced Mega Man platformer. Because there are unique abilities to these characters, but it's nothing that really ever jumps out at me as necessary, I want to say. Because it all still plays like a run-and-gun shooter. You know what I mean? Where you're going fast, you're platforming, and you're shooting along the way. It's fun, though. It is fun. It's cool. And I do dig it, and it's satisfying to continue unlocking all these different characters and seeing what the next character you're going to get is. Like, is it going to be Abe Lincoln, or is it going to be the Spaceman? Oh, it's both. You know? It's a good time. But it's a little, I want to say, kind of on the repetitive side. So, because of that, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to give this game a 3.5 out of 5.
That's a pretty good score, though, Mr. Chow.
Oh yeah, it's an interesting game. Like but it's just very in line with any number of games that are of this genre. The fact that you can level up things and you can unlock so many characters, it's cool, and that does make you want to play it more. But there's just a lot like this. You know what I mean?
Do you have any morality warnings or judgments you'd like to pass on people before they play this game?
Please don't murder people. Don't use the gun violence in this game as an excuse for your own violence. Reach out to someone.
Well, it is 2020, Mr. Trapp, so that is a very good piece of advice.
It is. It is. This year's been, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Mr. Trav, we have two very different games here, but you know what? We try, I try my best to bring, the head to your tails, the black to your white, the even to your odd. We try to, play off each other and just bring a little bit of a different type of review here over on the Switch It Up show. And that's the beautiful thing about when you listen to one of our episodes, my man. If things ever get boring, you can always switch it up.